The red is the Ducks, and the other team is the Gators.
Ducks, Gators, got it.
Blue is Gators.
The blue is Gators?
Yeah. It's weird.
It's weird.
So right now we have our two teams, Ducks and Gators. Gators are in the blue, and the Ducks are in the red. And we are preparing for tip-off to start the game. As the ref blows the whistle. Right through the court.
Now, Quashay supposed to be behind us.
Why you just snatch that from me? I ain't even snatch that from
Quashay, get him.
I'm not doing that.
You supposed to be sitting here.
It's okay, I can't get him.
You got the duck.
I'm supposed
I'm
to
gonna
be
get
here.
it.
This not supposed to be
You want to do
here.
it so bad?
No, I'm just supposed to be here.
I want to have one of y'all things. Why you got your head set up? One of y'all.
The Ducks have a lot of players coming from Prosser. And the Gators have a lot of players that originate from Crane. But it's a lot of mixture going on in the court right now. And the ball is tipped in. The Ducks gain possession of it. And they're making their way up the court. And it's already a turnover by the Ducks.
Out of bounds.
It will be the Gators' ball going the opposite direction. The Gators point guard is bringing the ball up the floor. The Ducks is making pretty good pressure on them right now as the Gators swing the ball around.
With the foul.
First foul of the game. An illegal screen was called by the Gators, so it would be Ducks basketball, pushing the ball up the court.
Heavily. As you can see, the Gators are playing 2-3, and there was a foul called on the Gators. The Ducks will attend to the line.
So what do you see right now, Mendel, with the Ducks? What do you think they should do in order to be successful during this game?
The Ducks is a small team. Even though they're a small team, they still contesting the Gators, pushing them into the hole, going for easy buckets rather than shooting it outside the paint and getting your free throws down.
The first free throw was good by the Ducks. They're penetrating the lane very well today. The first basket of the game. The second one is up and it's good. The Ducks are pressuring the Gators right now, kind of giving them full court pressure right now. The Gators coach is telling them to get some ball movement going on. Good move by the Gators guard with the shot, but it's no good. Rebound by the Ducks, pushing the ball up the court. The Ducks point guard with the three, and it's good.
Right off the jumper, like that was like automatic shot. If they keep that up,
yeah.
If they keep the scoring thing up, they might win against them.
The Ducks are currently up 5-0, and it's almost a steal by the Ducks, but it ended up going out of bounds, and it would be the Gators' ball. The Gators take it out of bounds right now, trying to get open, and they do. Still getting pressured by the Ducks right now. I think the Gators have to keep moving on offense in order to get some baskets going here because the Ducks are really getting a lot of defensive motion going on.
And they got good ball movement. They are very consistent in trying to get this open shot with the big man posting up for the shot.
And there is the Gators' first basket, making the score 5-2 by the big man. They get inside pretty well. The Ducks move the ball up the court, getting the ball passed around and penetrating.
Even though the Gators got some really big people, it seems like they can't really stick the Ducks like they should be. Like their center is huge, but the center is giving up rebounds and not sticking D or trying to hustle for the ball, it seems.
And the shot was no good by the Ducks. The Gators move it up the floor. It's a fast break, and the layup is no good. Comes up short. Get it back. Also another layup, no good. The Ducks try to save it in, and it's going to the Gators. a benefit the Gators have is size, but the Ducks are really quicker on offense because they have a lot of guards, a lot of quick guards at that.
No, I'm not writing it down. Fuck you.
The Gators have possession of the ball right now, trying to get some movement going. Your score is currently 5-2. The Gators get the ball to the big man again, and it's up, but a foul is called, and it will be 2 shots for the big fellow.
You are watching Hoops High at 1313 South Sacramento, where we have the Ducks and the Gators playing. The score is now 5-2. The Gators are up. No, the Ducks are up. My fault, people. And it is 2 fouls on the Ducks and 1 on the Gators.
The first free throw is good for the Gators. Second one is up. And it's good. So it'll be Ducks ball going the opposite direction today. Ducks are really pushing the ball up the floor, trying to get some movement and penetration going. They're penetrating and kicking, trying to get the shooters some shots. They don't like what they see, they pull it back out. That's something their coach is trying to get them to do today. Once again, penetrating, but it's picked off by the Gators, but it will remain the Ducks ball.
You are watching Hoops High. Remember, you are watching Hoops High every Saturday at 8 p.m. Orange Can TV, Channel 19 for all of the hottest Hoops High sports action around.
Ball is up, and it's a foul call.
He will be proceeding to the line. 2 shots.
Oh, we have an offensive foul call.
Oh, no line. My fault,
So it'll
folks.
be going to the Gators. Once again, picking up the full pressure.
That's surprising. They had the 2 big men taking down the court instead of the point guard.
Another foul is called on the Ducks. The Ducks are picking up a lot of fouls here. And their coach is trying to tell them to ease off a little bit. He doesn't want them to be in a bonus soon or earlier here in the game. With about 10 minutes left in the game. So, but still wants them to keep the pressure going on them.
Who do you think will win this game? Like, who do you have your eyes on?
I have my eyes right now on the Ducks just because I think they have good intensity on the court and pressuring the ball more, and I think the Gators are being kind of laid back. They're taken by surprise by this small team and took them for granted. And there's another basket by the Ducks.
For 2. Number 5. Terry. I think all the players on the Ducks are pushing to the limit to get past this team because they are a smaller opponent than the Gators, and the Gators are like a lot bigger and a lot heavyweighted than the Ducks. And I think that the Gators could do way much better if they like play at 100% or hustle for the ball instead of just playing just to play. What do you think?
I think the Gators have to be sure to penetrate more. They're really getting pressure on defense right now, and they are not sure how to handle it due to their tall players and only a few guards. But they got to get back on defense also because that right there is a bucket that the Gators should have made, but they get it the second time around, making the score 7-6. Ducks lead. The Ducks point guard here trying to get a little motion offense going, cutting through, setting screens for each other, and I think they're going to win the game. Hopefully the Gators, in their opinion, are going to get tied on defense at one point, helping them get an easy basket. Still penetrating here and kicking out.
And he drives in.
No good. He thought it should have been
This
a
is
foul. They get
steal.
it back. That one's a foul that time.
He will be proceeding to the line for 2 points.
The Gators got to box out on defense. This is a much shorter team, so there's no way they shouldn't be getting those defensive rebounds, also offensive as well.
Jalen will be shooting 2 free throws on his first trip to the line today. What do you think Jalen would do to outstand the crowd and his team?
The first one is good, and I think to help his team, he has to continue to penetrate. He's a strong guard, quicker than his defender, so he has to continue to penetrate. His name is Tyler. Tyree at the line for another shot here. Hoping to make the lead by 3 points. And it's no good. It rolls off. Score is currently 8-6, but I think the ref has called a double foul here. And a technical on one of the Gators players. Change of plans. We have a tech on one of the Ducks players.
And it seems the Ducks was being disrespectful to a ref.
The technical is on Norvell.
Number two.
So the Gators will go to the line for technical free throws here. The ref is very disappointed at the outcome of what the players have been talking about the lack of fouls called. You know, refs nowadays don't really like all the talking from the players. The first one is up by the Gators player, and it's good. The score is currently 8-7. The Ducks lead by 1. Hoping to tie the lead here. The second free throw by the Gators, and it's good. Tie game with about 6 minutes to go. The Gators get it out of bounds right now after the tech was called on the Ducks. Bringing it up the court. The Gators get the ball swinging here, hoping not to turn it over with the pressure from the Ducks.
And there was a far pass around the court. He goes up for the shot.
Way
ball. I think they could have took that in and got the easy 2 instead of trying to shoot it
And
with
it's nice.
the jelly.
The Ducks get a 2-point basket there. They go up 2 points. And I think that's what the Ducks have to do. They have to continue to penetrate, hopefully get some fouls called, get the Gators in foul trouble because they have a size advantage over them.
With the
Nice
spin
spin
to the hole,
move.
but he tips it right back up in the rim.
With redemption, ladies and gentlemen. Tie ball game right now. And the 3 is taken, but it's no good. Almost out of bounds, but the Gators gain possession of it, pushing the ball up the floor right now. And there's another layup, but it's no good. They continue to get rebounds, but the Ducks get it, and they're pushing up the ball too. A layup is took, and it's good.
With the reverse hand layup.
Norvell gets the basket, makes them go up 2 points. 12-10 right now. The Ducks lead by 2. Still trying to pressure the ball.
With the pick left.
And it's an offensive call by the Gators. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gators have about 3 to 4 more players than the Ducks. The Ducks only have 1 sub, whereas the Gators have 4 extra subs. So that speaks a lot about the energy the Ducks can give and the energy the Gators can give. But right now, the Ducks seem to be playing harder, seem like they want it more.
That's what I think. I think the Ducks are playing way harder than the Gators because they have with the fire and 3, making the score 15-10.
Basket here.
And I think that the Ducks are playing way more harder than the Gators because they see their bench compared to theirs. And if they put up as much points as they could and make a distance between the points and the distance between the teams, then it would be no coming back, and the Ducks could chill for half of the game. I mean, yeah.
And heart over height, the size advantage isn't really making a difference right now.
And it's a foul call.
It did in that possession. The Gators big, getting rebound after rebound there, finally getting a foul count. And he's at the free throw line for 2 shots. They're currently down 5, trying to make a comeback here with about 3.5 minutes left to go.
And he goes up for the first free throw, and he cashes it in.
Score is currently 15-11. Subs are made. And that's an advantage the Gators have. Their players get tired, they are able to make subs. But the Ducks, not so much. The second one is up, and it's good. Now the lead is cut to 3. Ducks, once again, pushing the ball up the court, trying to get some motion here. Penetrating and kicking, trying to get 3-point shooters a shot, but the Gators seem to be contesting all these shots here.
Want to see more? Do you want to see more Hoops High? Go to www.freespiritmedia.org and click the Hoops High tab to see games from the past and other games and media projects. Hoops High crew has done.
The Gators moving the ball around here.
And it's a drive to the inside. Pass.
The three is way off, but it will remain the Gators' ball here.
That's the second air ball I've seen tonight from the Gators. Do you think they should take the ball more inside the hole because the bigger players they got, or do you think they should keep on trying to get that three-pointer down?
I absolutely don't think there's nothing wrong with trying to get the three-point basket, but here, after seeing their shots are off, I definitely think that the Gators should continue to penetrate the hole. That's where most of their points have come from, the two-point baskets.
Travels. No, it's a foul.
And that's what I think they need to continue to do. They have a size advantage over the Ducks here today. So continue to attack the basket, get the foul count up. The Ducks have 7 fouls right now, and the Gators only have 4. So if they continue to attack, they'll be in a bonus, and that'll lead some more points for them.
And if the Ducks continue to foul, they will have to sit out a player, and they will have no bench at all.
And the first one is good by the Gators guard. He's pretty tall, looking like one of the tallest players on the court. He's continuing to attack. And the second one goes up. And it's no good, but the rebound by the Gators also no good. He playing like a guard. And it'll be the Ducks' ball coming down the court. Their coach is telling them to attack. You see, the Gators can't move too well on defense, so they're going to continue to attack, and I think that's a smart move.
And it's out on the Gators. The Ducks will be taking the ball out.
The Ducks out of bounds with it. They throw it way backcourt. And their point guard's bringing the ball up the court, trying to attack their guard.
And he passes
it out.
It's up, and it does not fall.
3 is short. Got to get that shot up. The Gators
they are preparing for a trap.
But their guard is able to get the ball off the corner. And it's no good. Too hard by the big fellow. Their coach wasn't too happy about that one.
With the lay.
The Ducks fly up the court.
The score is currently 19-13. The Ducks are up with 40 seconds left on the clock.
Another missed shot by the Gators, and flying up the court again is the Ducks.
Back to back. The Ducks are continuously getting 2 points off the Gators because the Gators are lacking defense. And it's another steal. And it's another steal by the Ducks. He knocked it out.
It's a short. So you think I think.
And the Ducks will be taking it out, making the score 21-13 with 8 seconds left on the clock till the half.
About 5 seconds left here. I think their Ducks should make a move, and he pulls up, and it's short. And their coach wasn't too happy about that shot.
And that concludes the first half of today's game. The score being 21-13, and the Ducks are up with the Gators down. Now, who would you say the star of the game of the first half would be?
Definitely for the Ducks, I would say their point guard, Norvell. He's continued to attack the rim, pushing the ball up the court for fast breaks. But for the Gators, I would say one of their bigs, their post players, trying to get rebounds and steady trying to go back up.
Once again, this is a featured game. It can be seen on KNTV Channel 19 every Saturday, 8 p.m. on our Hoops High YouTube channel page. And now we will toss it over to our silent reporter, Cherish.
You're watching Hoops High. This is game 2 of the Summer Classic tournaments between the Gators and the Ducks. The Ducks is currently in the lead right now. The score is 21-13. Stay tuned for second half.
That was a cool transition. I like that transition. She was even help. I said I like that transition. She was even help.
What, the script?
Yeah, I like that transition.
You like how I wrote that?
No, I like how that transition was. I made it sound good.
know, we ain't never do no summer one, so since you brought that up, you can create one.
I think I'll just stick with this one.
Don't be lazy. Create one. You can create it. Since you can just do it. It ain't hard. Just, you know, do what you gotta do. Put your talking points you want to go in and out of there. Pass it to your, graphics and stuff, and you good. That's what your prep gonna be Monday.
I'm hungry.
You want a $1 go buy some nachos and cheese?
That's supposed to be, oh, for it, you gonna buy me some nachos and cheese? You gonna buy me some nachos and cheese?
I ain't got no more quarters. Let me do this. And we are back with the start of the second half here at Hoops High or North Lawndale/Commerce Campus, where we have the Ducks and the Gators playing with the point being 21-13. Just to recap a little bit about the first half, what are some things that each team should maintain and improve during the second half of the game?
I definitely think the Gators need to continue to box out on defense and get those rebounds because the Ducks are hustling more than them right now. And the Ducks should continue to penetrate and kick out to their shooters.
And here we go with the Gators taking it down court with the lead of with the Ducks leading the second half with 21-13.
The Gators consistently trying to get the ball into their bigs. The Ducks are doubling down on the bigs because they notice the size advantage.
It looks like the Gators are trying to get a shot in, a three-pointer. It don't look like they so much trying to drive into the hole. They're still trying to look for the open shot behind the paint, but he drives it in.
And it's good. The two-point basket is good, making the score 21-15.
He explodes to the basket with the lay.
And it rolls out. He wasn't too happy about that one. I know the feeling. The Gators pushing the ball up the floor.
To the big man with the spin. It looked like a trap was there.
But he gets the ball back for the tip in. 21-17 right now. The Ducks are starting to lower their lead a little bit, but they're trying to continue to penetrate and kick. And the shot is up, and it's good.
Their shot has been, like, on point tonight. Like, the Gators have shot been way off, and it's another steal.
The Ducks pushing the ball up the floor again, and it's a two-point basket, but it's no good. The ball should be going to the Gators.
And the Ducks continue to outstand me with these passes, steals, and these scoring going back to back.
Turns out the ball is going to the Ducks, and their coach is very disappointed. The Gators coach is very disappointed. He thought it was last touch by the Ducks.
The PSA's dramas and documentaries that you've seen between breaks on Hoops High are produced by free media students at North Lawndale College Prep High School, the Gary Center, Youth Center, and the Powerhouse High. We hope that you can enjoy the messages and stories that we give, that the young people share with you.
And the Ducks with the ball right now, still penetrating the lane, trying to use a few moves to get past his defender. He kicks it out to the shooter. The three is up, but it's short.
That's one of the first air balls I've seen from the Ducks today. I think they were just rushing that one.
The Gators with another rebound and put back. Score is currently 23-19.
That should be all they should be doing is just jumping right over the Ducks. The Ducks are a smaller opponent than the Gators, but the Gators continue to, with the big block.
The Gators starting to gain a little momentum here, and their coach was telling me how before the game the Gators were a little tired. So that shows why they were a little slow and laggy in the first half.
And he will take it to the line for 2 points.
at the free throw line. The first one is up and it's good. Score is currently 24-19. The Ducks lead. And the second one is up and good as well. I noticed the Ducks are learning to make their free throws. The first half they missed a few, but they're making them in the second half here.
What do you think the Gators have done to step up their offense and defense on the Ducks?
I think the Gators realize they can't be lazy on defense because the Ducks will capitalize off their mistakes. And it's tucking in and it's in one basket.
Putting 2 points on the board, making the score 25-21. Ducks are up with the time being 12 minutes on the clock and 2 seconds.
At the free throw line. Robert with the first one. It's up and no good.
He get his own rebound.
With a dime to one of his teammates and it's good. The score is currently 25-23. The Gators making a comeback here.
I think the Ducks should push their limits even more to surpass the Gators because now the Gators are playing and they are getting down points and they're catching up very fast.
I think the Ducks need to slow down because the Gators are coming back and making capitalizations off their mistakes. And there's another basket.
And now the game is tied 25-25. Both teams have to push even harder to get through this possession and get through this. And that was a timeout on.
The Gators call a timeout.
What team do you say could? What team do you have for this game? And what team do you think going to win?
So I started off thinking that the Ducks were going to pull this one out, that no doubt about it, they're playing harder. But now the second half has begun and the Gators are playing harder and they're starting to notice the Ducks' weaknesses, which is size and rushing their shots.
They are some pretty big dudes, but the Ducks, they faster, so I think that was their advantage during the first half until the Gators realized how many points they was down. Then they started playing more vicious and more harder and faster.
Coming out here is going to be the Ducks' ball. They have to rejuvenate their timeout as well. Pushing the ball up the court is Norvell, the Ducks guard, and it's another short shot. And once again, the Gators with the rebound with the fast break, and it's a 2-point basket, and it's good.
For a minute there, I thought he was going to duck it in over the Ducks. I was really surprised that he just laid it in like that.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he did due to his big size and athleticism. The Ducks trying to get some screens here and get some movement going. And it's another steal by the Gators pushing the ball up the court. Can they finish this layup here?
And it's a steal by the Ducks. And now they're pushing it down the court. It was a sort of a miscommunication with the ball with the Gators.
Their coach wasn't too happy about that when he thought that their momentum was leading them to another basket. And the Ducks moving the ball around here. The ref has his count going as the Gators are trying to pressure their guards. And it's a shot and it's no good. What do you think about these shot selections by the Ducks?
At first they were going in, it was good field goal shots, but now I think they're just trying to push it. I think they should slow it down a little bit and find a real open man instead of just pushing into a man that got a shot and shoot him.
So you basically think they're rushing. I agree with you 100%.
And it rolls out.
That basket would have been the first one for them in a long time.
See, they're rushing their shots, and there was an open man right at the three-pointer line. And it's another steal by the Ducks.
The Ducks are at least getting back on defense after their best shot selections, but they lost the lead. They're currently down by about 4 points. The Gators lead 29-25. Will this cut the lead? Yes, it will. Score is 27-29. Ducks down 2.
See, like that was a decent open shot. They don't need to rush them. Like, if you get the ball and you see a big man right in front of you, pass it out to a next open man, and then once they pass it out, they will jump to him, pass it back, and they'll go easy too.
I agree, because when they did slow it down, they finally got them a basket. And here are the Gators again penetrating, but that one won't fall. They get the rebound back. They go back up. Is it a foul? No, it's not. Another rebound by the Gators, and it's a 3-point basket this time. Will it fall? And it rolls out. Rebound by the Ducks. Getting pressured this time by the Gators, pushing the ball up the court, and it's a foul call. Their coach thought it should have been offensive as he used his arm bar to push off, but the ref thought otherwise. Taking the ball out here at the Ducks.
What do you think the Ducks coach told them to do on that timeout last a few minutes ago?
I definitely think the Ducks coach told them to slow the ball down, get back on defense, and try to box out as much as possible. Kicking the ball out, penetrating again, it's another shot. That one's no good. Rebound by the Gators.
And it's a long throw.
And that one's off. They get the rebound back. They decide to pull it out. I like how the Gators are deciding to push the ball up the court because they notice the Ducks don't have many players getting back. And if it is, it's only about 1 or 2 players. A foul was called, so the Ducks will be on defense once again as the Gators take the ball out. The Gators post trying to post. Does he see it? No, he doesn't. So they kick it out to the point guard trying to set something up here. Their post is really in need of the ball right now. He sees himself getting a basket, and it's another foul call.
You're not doing your job. And the score is now 29-27 with 7 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. The Gators are up.
You see the Ducks' frustration here. Almost a turnover there, but they get it to the post, and that one's short as the Ducks get the rebound, but it's a foul. Almost poked by one of the Gators players, but the ref thought it was a foul. Taking out here is the Ducks. They're trying to find the basket here as they're down 2, currently 29-27. The Ducks are down 2.
So pass to the outside, he drives in and pass it back out.
Ooh, I thought that might have been a trouble, and it was. The coach a little mad about that play. He's not sure what his player was doing. I don't think the player was sure what he was doing either. But the Gators switching the ball up here.
And the score is now 29-27 with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock.
And it's a basket here by the Gators. They go up 4.
My fault, 31-27 now after the Gators have scored.
The Ducks push the ball up really fast on that last play. They have it here, trying to penetrate and get something going. It's a long 3 took, and it's no good.
That was just like right off the rim. Like if it was just a few inches off. If it was like 1 inch in, that would have been nothing but cash. And they're looking for a shot, but could not find one.
The Gators get a turnover here. I believe it was a 3-second call.
And as you can look across the court, the Gators coach is getting kind of hyped up and mad because they will not shoot the ball or whatever not. He's now standing up, screaming at their team.
They definitely had a few open shots of the last possession, and they ended up being a turnover because no one shot the ball. The big was camped out in the lane. And a foul was called, but they will not be shooting. It was on the floor. So the Ducks will take it out of bounds, hoping to get a basket here.
We know we are not perfect, but we are working hard, always learning. Thank you for supporting us. Free Spirit Media strives to give youth a voice so that we can inform and inspire others. Thank you for supporting our work.
The Gators with the ball here at the top of the key. They dribble over to the wing. Trying to penetrate, they get it to the big. The big's getting chopped, and a 3, no. He's thinking about it, he throws it back to the big. The big getting chopped once again, and a foul is called.
You heard that smack all the way from over here. That sounds like it's hurt it a lot.
The Dutch trying to be aggressive and a little scrappy here as they notice their size disadvantage, but they cut the lead down to 2. 31-29, the Gators lead. A wide open 3, and it's no good.
As he tries to tip it back in, but misses with the air ball, and now it is the Ducks' ball. Ball.
The Ducks get the ball in. The Gators trying to press them a little bit here.
Cut them off short.
But the Ducks get it up, and it's a quick shot, and it's no good. He's upset about that shot. He thought it should have failed for him. But the other, the
Looking
Gators
like a
coach,
travel there at first.
that's exactly why the Gators coach was upset. He thought he shuffled his feet. The Gators getting pressure, and he penetrates the lane. It's a foul, and he will go to the line for a 2. About 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in this game.
That really didn't look like a foul at first. The way they hit the ball out of his hand, but he tried to split between both of them, so I don't think that foul should have been called. The score is now 31-29 with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock.
First one is up, and it's good. And one reason I think the foul was called because he drove to the lane strong and hard. He wasn't looking for the foul. He was attacking his man. So the refs he gave them the rest. The second one is up, and it's good, making the score 33-29. The Ducks down. Getting pressure by the Gators here. I like how the Gators are pressuring them, even though they're leading. Putting their foot on their neck, and they're not trying to let it up.
What? No.
Oh, that was a big layup he just missed there. About 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here.
That would have been a good two if he would have slowed it down and did an up and under shot.
Absolutely. His momentum was taking him to the basket, so he needed to slow it down on the layup there. So the Gators gain possession of the ball here, trying to slow it down, get a little time off the clock. Screening, and it's an illegal screen.
And it will be the Ducks ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you know, but a legal screen counts as a foul. So that makes the foul count 7 fouls for the Gators and 3 fouls for the Ducks. The ref trying to make sure the team foul is up there, and the clock stops at 2 minutes left to go. There will now be a stopped clock every time it's a dead ball. Almost went over the back there, but the Ducks gain possession of the ball here, trying to get something going.
And he yanks the defender.
And the ref calls a foul on the Gators.
And the coach is looking very mad with an upside down smile over there with his arms crossed. He looks very frustrated.
Very frustrated here.
Do you think the Gators are disappointing their coach?
I think the Gators are a little bit disappointed in their coach, but he's not disappointed at all as he noticed their comeback. They were losing at first, so he's trying to bear with them here. At the free throw line right now is the Ducks guard, Norvell. The first one is up. No good. It was a 1-1, but the Ducks gained possession of it. The Gators got to box out, so the coach wasn't frustrated then. He definitely is now. And the three.
Oh, off the backboard. Almost knocked it down.
It's a...
Oh my God, he missed a wide open dunk. What type of stuff is that? He's a tall...
We were just talking about how he could dunk it, but they rolled out for him. But the Gators point guard, one of the smallest people on the court, gets a rebound for him.
It was nice how he tried to get the dunk in, but he missed it, which kind of made him look like a sucker. I think that he could have did better if he would have slowed down and stopped trying to be big-headed. He could have laid it up and made the stretch of the game longer.
The first one is up and it's good, making the lead 34-29. The young fella that missed the dunk, he laughed at himself a little bit. And the second one is up and good. The score is currently 35-29. The Ducks really have to push it here if they want a chance to win this game. They're pushing up the court. They have to take good shot selection as well. I think they should drive. If they have an open three, then you take it.
And it is a foul.
They have to finish their free throws as well.
And he will be going to the line to shoot his 2.
2 shots here for Norvell. One of the top guards on the floor right now, trying to penetrate and get his team a win tonight.
If they want to win, they need to get as many fouls as they could and make all of their foul shots, because if they don't, they probably have no chance of, because how the Gators are stopping them off and cutting them off halfway down the court. Probably not even halfway down the court. As soon as they inbound, the Gators put their foot on their neck and stop them right away.
Norvell makes both free throws there, cutting the leader down a little bit. About 1:18 left to go in the game here. The Gators point guard pushing the ball up the floor, kicking it to the corner, and they kick it back out, reset to the top. I think that's smart of the Gators. They don't need any quick shots right now. They're up.
The score is currently 35-31. The Gators are up.
The Ducks trying to pressure the ball as much as possible. It's about 55 seconds left to go here, 35-31. Almost a turnover by the Gators, but it's a foul call.
Foul. It is now 9 fouls to 4. The Gators are racking up their fouls time after time. What do you think the Gators are trying to get at with all these fouls?
Right now, I think the Ducks need to continue to foul. They have fouls to give, and they're down right now. They need to continue to foul, get them in a bonus, hopefully that they miss some free throws. Get them the ball back here. If I was their coach, I would tell them to foul immediately.
It is another foul call.
The foul count is currently 9-5.
The Ducks have ranked up to 6 fouls.
They have about one more foul to go until they're in the bonus. 1-1. Hopefully they miss the free throws so they can get the ball here. And they foul again, and that will make it 1-1. Their coach thinks they fouled the right person. They fouled the post. But, ladies and gentlemen, this post can actually shoot, so we never know what may go down here. Will he make or will he miss this free throw? We shall see. The first one is up, and it's good. I told you guys he can shoot. In your eyes for this young fellow right here.
And the Ducks are currently down 5 points. They would need to make 2 3-pointers to win this game and stop this free throw.
The second one is up, and this one is good as well. They're trying to push the ball up here as they realize they're down. I wouldn't take any quick shots, but I would take smart shots.
It seems like the Gators are stopped. Seems like the Gators have stopped stepping on their neck halfway before half court, and they're letting them go.
This is a 2-possession game. They can make it 2-possession games very quickly. About 2 threes and they're tied. The score is currently 37-31. Their layup is up and it's blocked.
The ball is going to the Ducks. The score is now 37-31. 27.6 seconds left on the clock.
And it's stolen by the Gators.
It is another foul.
The Gators pressuring the ball really well, and I think the Ducks have to be smart about their passes if they have a chance of winning this game. It's about 24 seconds left on the shot clock, or the game clock, excuse me, and the Gators are about to go to the free throw line for 1-1 as well. 1-1 again. This time they fouled the point guard. Let's see if he is as clutch as his teammate, and he is. The first one is good.
This shot has improved from the first half, because at first they was not making no free throws or inside jump shots or outside. They had to take it in to get them points.
And the second is good. I think the Ducks should really try to push the ball here. We only have about 20
and it's an
seconds
attempt 3-pointer.
And it's short. This might be your ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. They pull it out, and that's the ball game. Ending with 39-31, the Gators win this one.
And that concludes today's game, with the score being
39-31.
The Gators takes it home, and please remember that all games can be seen every Saturday at 8 p.m. on KNTV Channel 19 and HoopsHIGH YouTube page. And we will now toss it to our sideline reporter, Naya.
Very good ball game that just happened here, ladies and gentlemen. Very good ball game.
Let's see it. Keep talking. Let's see it. Keep talking.
I was very impressed how the Ducks started off, but they ended up losing the lead there against the Gators. The Gators realized their size is very important in the ball game and used it to their advantage.
I agree, but it took them way too long to realize their size advantage against the Ducks.
You know what, Mendel? You are absolutely right. But at the end of the day, as long as they got the win, they're good.
All right, now we will toss it over to Naya.
Go.
Hi, I'm Lanai Bill, and I'm here with Robert Hobb. What are some things that have you come out with the win today?
As a team, we took advantage of size because they're a small team, and we just have to communicate as a team to get the win.
What are some things you feel like you could have done better as a team?
Rebounding and stopping them from getting to the hole, because as short as they are, they shouldn't be able to get to the hole as much as they did.
Thank you for your time. I'm Lanai Bill, and this is HoopsHIGH. You can catch us on Ken TV Saturday at 8.
My boy AJ. Okay. See my boy. That's why I'm talking about. That says Mr. Week. I guess even when he came one day, but like before that, he didn't come, right? Right. Nah, he did come. Boy, he did come. I can't board him. No, look, what he said.